So one of the most important aspects when you're filming and you're trying to capture some amazing looking videos is not only focusing on the visuals, but also focusing on having great sounding audio. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And more specifically, we're going to talk about the microphone that I'm holding in my hand right now. This is the brand new microphone, Boyamic. It has two transmitters, one receiver. It has some very cool party tricks such as active noise cancelling. You can use it with a professional camera, with your iPhone, and also with Android phones. And in this video, we're gonna find out how good it actually is. Throughout the entire video, you're only gonna hear audio from this microphone. We might also switch to the Lavalier microphone that you can attach to this system, but so you can get a very good overview of what you can expect from this microphone. So without any further ado, let's get going. Alright everybody, so welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, welcome. I'm super excited to have you. My name is Julian and I'm the creator of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro. On this channel we talk about making better videos. If that's interesting for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we're very close to hitting 100,000 subscribers. So as I said in the intro, today we're gonna take a closer look at the Boya microphone system that you can hear right now and throughout the entire video. One of the coolest features and one of the most important features when it comes to using a wireless microphone system is having a long range, because you don't want to have like cutoffs in your audio and so on. And the Boyamic microphone system has a range of 300 meters. And to be honest, I did not test that because I was scared that somebody's gonna steal my camera, but I have been testing it with like 30, 40, 50 meters, which is a more realistic scenario, and I had no problems at all. So if you decide to go for this microphone system, like this is the main component that you're getting. This is their charging system, and this is something that I absolutely love, and I always like to call this the AirPods system. But basically how this works is inside of this box you can put in your transmitter and also the receiver, and you have one receiver and two transmitters, so you can be recording with both microphones at the same time. And every time you're closing that, every time you put in your receiver or your transmitter in there, it's always gonna get charged. So inside of this package, inside of this case, there is also a battery, and it's always gonna get charged. So whenever you're taking out your system and you want to start shooting, you will always have a fully charged battery, and this leads to having a maximum battery capacity. You can get up to 50 hours out of this entire system, which is just absolutely nuts. Like you could go on a 2-week trip, whatever, and just film occasionally, and you still won't need any kind of power supply at all, which is something that I think is really cool. And in the box, besides this charging case, 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, you're also getting some quick release changes. So in case you're using an iPhone, then you can basically just swap out, the mount, so you can plug it in directly into your iPhone. Or in case you're using a USB Type-C device or an iPhone 15 Pro, you also get a USB Type-C and a Lightning port, and you also get a regular mount that you can use for your camera, so that you can just swap out between using an iPhone, an Android phone, or your regular camera, which is something that is really cool because I love to have one system that I can use with all the devices that I have. Besides that, you're also getting all the cables that you need to charge that. You're also getting a TRS cable, so you can connect the receiver to your camera. And they do also have some external lavalier microphones that we will check out right now. And by the way, in case you have been wondering throughout this entire video why this weird person in front of the camera is always holding the microphone in their hands, because a microphone like this is not supposed to be held in a hand. Like, this is not a handheld microphone, but I think on social media, like, it just has become a trend on doing that. And since I am an influencer myself, I just, did it myself. But generally speaking, like, you don't have to do that. Like I showed you before, the wireless microphone system or the lavalier system, like that's my preferred way. And whenever I'm shooting like a professional gig or a paid gig, like that's the way to go. But also in case you want to just use this setup right here, like you could, for example, just clamp it onto you like this, or you could also, there are also like magnets that you could be using. So you are more freely, like you can just move around more freely. You have your hands available, and yeah, so that you're not, so that you don't have to hold that in your hand all the time. One thing that I am gonna say though, like one advantage that holding it in your hand like this has, is that you can just put it much closer to your mouth, and that leads to having better sound quality. And talking about sound quality, like please comment down below how you're liking the sound quality so far. Like from my testing, I feel like the sound quality is more than good enough for basically anything that you will ever need. You can definitely broadcast that. It's definitely way good enough to be using it for YouTube videos. And I think especially if you're using it like this or with a lav mic and you're putting it really close to your mouth, like you're getting some absolutely fantastic sound. One cool feature that this this microphone system has is it does have active noise canceling. And you know, I'm currently in the woods right here, and I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there is quite some birds going on. So let's check the noise canceling. Now let's activate the noise canceling. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear that. And now I'm turning it off again. So maybe just also comment down below if you can hear that, but we'll do some more extreme tests to really test out the active noise canceling. But generally speaking, just having a feature like this in your pockets is just super cool and super handy. All right, everybody, so let's do a bit more of an extreme test with the noise canceling, because outdoors you could not really hear a difference. But right now I have a more extreme test for you guys. So let's turn that on. You can hear that now very, very clearly. It's very loud, but all I gotta do is press that little noise reduction button. And as you can hear and I can see it in the screen, it's filtering that out very nice. Turning that off again, so this is without the noise canceling. And this is with it turned on. And as we're testing this, another feature that is very cool is you actually get dual output. So currently at the moment I'm recording into my professional camera, but I could also connect that at the same time to my iPhone, for example, and record with that microphone into both systems at the same time. Now let's turn that off. Turn that off also. Let me know, comment down below how you like the active noise canceling. Another thing that I absolutely love with microphone systems like this, also with the Boyamic, is that it does have some internal storage. So like, it doesn't matter if I'm recording on my camera right now or if the audio on my camera is working properly and if everything is fine, because I do also have a backup directly on this transmitter right here. And I cannot tell you enough like how cool this feature is, because then you basically always just have a backup file. Like whenever something is happening, like, you know, with this system, I did not have any issues when it comes to the range or anything like this, but with other systems in the past I did have some issues. And you know, once the wireless signal is not working, you still have that backup, knowing that there won't be any issues with the internal audio recorded directly onto the microphone itself. So that's something that is really cool. And overall, I feel like this is just a very, very solid microphone system. Like I said, the audio quality is really good. And yeah, just let me know what you think about it. All right, and as promised, I'm also now testing the Lavalier microphone. Like the proper filmmakers out there, they're gonna hate me right now for hand holding a Lavalier microphone. But hey, we're living in 2024 and you gotta cope with that. Yeah, I would hate that as well. But I forgot the clamp, so I cannot show it you anyhow else. But this is basically how that microphone is sounding. I've just connected it to the transmitter right here. I'm hand holding it and I'm not using any wind protector, but there shouldn't be too much wind today at all. But just so that you know, this is what the Lavalier microphone sounds like. And one more thing that I wanted to mention to you all is whenever you're using this microphone system together with your iPhone or your Android phone, for example, and you're connecting it via USB Type-C or Lightning to your device, you can also charge it simultaneously. It does have a second, the transmitter. The receiver does have a second USB Type-C connector, and you can, you know, plug in some power with a power bank or something like this, so you can charge it while shooting with your smartphone, which is something that is really cool. And I don't think that any other system can do that, at least not any one that I know of. In case you want to check out that microphone system for yourself, I will link it down below. It will be the first link below that like button. Huge thanks also to Boyamic for supporting the channel and sending that over. I can very much recommend that. I think, as you have heard throughout the entire video, the sound is crystal clear and you can use that for any scenario. Also, like I said, like the entire thing, how you can use it with your smartphone is just super handy, super fast, and just, you know, no frictions at all. And I think that's one of the most important things besides the audio quality, obviously. So again, I will link it down below. Check it out for yourself. And in case you have not seen the video where I'm showing you step by step how to shoot cinematic videos using the Galaxy S24 Ultra, then click this video over there.